This is the continuation of the video lesson for class 7th for the subject of chemistry, topic rusting, which is covered in chapter 7 Air and Atmosphere and is being submitted to you on 22nd February 2021. So students, in this video we will discuss the topic that is rusting. So rusting of iron is a case of action of oxygen on metals. Rusting is a slow process in which oxygen of the air in presence of moisture produces a brownish red coating over iron. It easily crumbles off from the surface of iron, thus exposing the free surface for further rusting. Now rust is hydrated ferric oxide, which is Fe2O3.X H2O. The equation of the reaction is iron plus oxygen in the presence of moisture, that is a slow process, gives hydrated ferric oxide, which means rust. Air and moisture are necessary for rusting. The presence of acidic gases like CO2, which is carbon dioxide, SO2, which is sulfur dioxide, etc., increases the rate of rusting of iron. Since iron is a very useful metal, it is essential to prevent rusting of iron. If we protect iron from coming into contact with moisture, that is moist air, rusting will not occur. This done by painting, greasing, metallic coating, etc. Students, you may observe the comparison of rusting and burning by page number 105 of your chemistry notebook. Now, we will discuss the topic tests for oxygen. So test for oxygen, number 1, oxygen rekindles a glowing splinter indicating that it is a supporter of burning. Number 2, when colorless oxygen is brought into contact with colorless nitric oxide, a brown colored gas, nitrogen dioxide, is formed. Number 3 is alkaline pyroglycol solution turns brown when oxygen is passed through it. Students, you may observe the uses of oxygen by page number 106 of your chemistry notebook. Now, we will discuss the topic which is renewal of oxygen in air, that is oxygen cycle. So all living beings use atmospheric oxygen to breathe. Oxygen is also used up in the burning of fuels and in the formation of oxides of nitrogen. Yet the amount of oxygen in the air remains more and less constant. This is because green plants return oxygen to the atmosphere by the process of photosynthesis. This circulation of oxygen is called the oxygen cycle. The rate of photosynthesis is much faster than respiration. That is why we can say that oxygen is a gift from plants to all other living beings. Students, here in this figure 1, which is drawn on the page number 6, you may observe the oxygen cycle. You may observe that how for the different purposes the oxygen are using here. Right? Now we will discuss the next, that photosynthesis is the process by which carbon dioxide and water are used up by green plants in the process of sunlight to produce glucose and oxygen gas. Oxygen is released into the atmosphere, but carbon dioxide is used up. Thus, the respective proportions of the two gases are naturally balanced. Now, I will give you three very short questions. You will get a 3 minutes break to write the answers. So the questions are, question number 1, is oxygen heavier than air? Question number 2, name the two types of oxidation. And the last question number 3 is, name the sources used for photosynthesis. Students, now pause this audio for 3 minutes and write the answers in your chemistry notebook. I hope you all have written the answers by now. Let us check the answers now. So answer number 1 is, yes, oxygen is slightly heavier than air. Now answer number 2 is fast oxidation, that is burning or combustion, whereas slow oxidation is rusting or respiration. And the last answer 3 is CO2, which is carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, etc. Students, now I am ending the lesson for today by giving instructions and homework. So instructions are, you all are required to listen the audio again and revise all the topics which we have covered today. And homework, do questions 1 to 9 from exercise 2 given on page number 109 of your chemistry notebook. Thank you and have a nice day.